everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. I've been meaning to stream lately, but I keep forgetting or ending up getting caught up with other stuff, like doing a little bit of leveling, a little bit of roulettes, helping my partner through story and through dungeons. And yeah, I've been meaning to go live and do more MSQ, but life's been a little bit hectic lately. But today, we're going to continue with Stormblood. Where is my next story quest? Over here. Last time I streamed, we had been helping out Lise with her village and trying to turn them to the Resistance's side. And that went pretty well. I remember it going okay. I was sending out another message and was not paying attention. Let's see. Are any of these interesting? I'm not taking that shield because I've already got my shield for the foreseeable future. Perhaps the high steel gauntlets? No. Maybe the high steel trident. I haven't really played a bunch of, baby. I haven't really played a bunch of, Dragoon lately. But, I mean, I was enjoying it. The ninja arm, or the ninja knives could also be good, but they're kind of ugly, if I'm being honest. They all sell for 600 gil. Might just get them to sell them. We'll see. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Yeah, we gotta go to Ralger's Reach, which was up over here. And I have to get away from this guy in order to teleport. Please stop paying attention to me. Thank you. Man, something's cooking. And it smells good. But I gotta behave. I'm back on keto again. If it says combo action, does it matter which comes first? Yes. If it says combo action, then you do the action that it says under combo action first. So like Hard Slash here doesn't say combo action, but Siphon Strike says Hard Slash, and Soul Eater says Siphon Strike. So it goes Hard Slash, Siphon Strike, Soul Eater. You go backwards until it, so Fast Blade, then Riot Blade for Pally? I believe so. Yes, Fast Blade into Riot Blade. Into Royal Authority, but you won't have that until way later. Of course, baby. If you need help with anything, you just let me know. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but in symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit, equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that they will. For it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by your united Eorzea, to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action. The Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think the last time Gridanian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War. That was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of our future. Well said, Commander. Which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners, just you wait and see. Chrysanthemum, Alice, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Yeah, give me the ninja arm. Big thumbs up. Very, very happy with that this way. That was a very enthusiastic thumbs up. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. I forgot how cute Lise looks in that outfit. I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed, there were several amongst the Scion's ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am come to represent. Commander Kemp, if I may. My name is Arenvald Lentinus, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo, for an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You're a true-born son of Girabanya, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks, and the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I'll propose to General Alden that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Volodna. Then in the meantime, we'll make what preparations we can. Yeah, woo! Woo! They need some sound effects. I hope that later expansions have more sound effects, because everybody cheering and just standing around is like a little bit awkward. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. Ooh, I don't like those Garlean ships above. How are you going to dress like that and not think that you're the bad guys? Although their anthem goes kind of hard. I turned up the audio a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud now. If anybody's in chat and can let me know just as we go. I know that my videos and streams tend to be a little quieter in general, just because I'm like kind of a quieter person. Like my voice is not as loud. Oh, he's hot.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges.
It's like 2 notches too high, but it's okay now? Okay,
Save
cool.
one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work.
I've heard the name Xenos before. A lot.
The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
I also turned it down just a little bit more.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
Yeah, kill that worm guy. I can't remember his name. Kill him.
My lord,
What did he do?
Cowards. Who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes.
Smash.
Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting.
I like this guy as a villain.
It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
Who are you?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Bordola, I don't know your name.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
Damn, can you growl like that again?
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
I like him as a villain so far. He seems really cool. We've had glimpses of him before, but this is new. Oopsie. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. Mayhap we're going to assist you with said duties? We are here to help, after all. The three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. And my accents for different characters, like, change with every single, like, sentence they read. But, like, I feel like as long as it's clear that it's two different characters speaking, it makes it a little bit better. Let's see. Bevs. Future rest, future dust. I beg your pardon. The man who bested Gaius van Belsar wishes to offer me his assistance. I say, this is highly irregular, though I have heard it said that you had a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case, before the occupation I was a humble historian, while my duties leave me scarce time for aught else. I think it important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivations for taking up this cause, and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log, and, Chrysanthemum, thank you for your service, now and ever after. Excuse me. Ye wayward brothers. It keeps giving me like multiple main story quests at a time. It's kind of interesting. That only happened a little bit in Heaven's Word, when you were working for both Aquarel and the Menelan. I was just a cook before all this. Simple fare, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know? And there's always a need for cooks, or at least people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn out. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Teb for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so of whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add, so long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. I guess when you're in the middle of a resistance war, you kind of take whatever you can get, and you're not really going to worry too much about, like, if the seasonings on these meals are 100% perfect. There's a person deep in here. Hello? Right around this corner. Why? Why indeed. To save lives, perhaps. Or to make amends for the ones I couldn't. My father and brothers were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Garleans, eh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. Oh man, I get the feeling that something really bad is gonna happen. They're like... They basically made the entire point of the job, or the quest, to be like, hey, go get attached to these characters. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day. Yet nary one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know. They number 5 in all, these would-be warriors. Send them unto me, should you chance to find them. Back in here now. Apparently there's a dude in here. There's a devout recruit. Are you the only one? Probably. I know I'm late, but I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. They're gonna kill all these people, dude. They're gonna make me care about them, and then they're gonna kill every last one of them. There's one here. Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Down to find no way, bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance, but it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for MHIGO, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not. And if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship if you live long enough. You'll die stealing someone else's land like it's not, but that's the choice. With me, I'd rather die here. Once again, Thancred is such a bitch, but I love him. Like, that's the whole point of him. Like, he's charming with it. He wouldn't be able to get away with it if he wasn't so pretty. Is it you standing right there? Nope. Is it you training down here? Yes, you are, the fiery recruit. Training. I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. Get out there, champ. You got it. I believe in you. Oh yeah, if you're starting Paladin, then that means that Thancred is your starting Scion. 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether MHIGO should be a monarchy or a republic that I neglected to attend my training. That's silly, I know. Though we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question's moot. It's an important question to ask. It's just not the time for it yet. The teacher calls for me. I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling Magitek army, you see, and, yes, of course. There's no time. If you'd excuse me. Hi, Tabby. Give me seasonings. Herbs, is it? 6 sprigs of whatever's on hand? But I can't spare that much. We'll take 2 and be glad of it. The remainder you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother, though. You'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot, even in the Reach. Oh, he's gonna pass the job on to me. There's a recruit in here somewhere. Are you in this tent, recruit? There's no way into the tent. Are you on top of the tent? There's no way on top of the tent. Did I miss you over here somewhere? You wayward brothers, search for the missing recruits. Where is the last one? Are you inside over here, hiding in the corner? That would technically still be in... Oh, there you are. He's afraid. Oh, bugger. You sent for the snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits don't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger, oh, bugger. I mean, 100% of people who don't show up don't survive, so like, I'd say that you've got decent odds. Your odds are at least better. Who's in here that I have to question? Rotma. Why'd I join the Resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes back in MHIGO. We owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a foam of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. Man, everybody's gonna die. I know it's gonna happen. I just gotta hope. Well met, Chris. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters as I asked? Here's a book. Ah, as fascinating as they are varied. You have a knack for convincing others to bear their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend. Never. Now we just gotta find herbs. No, just good. Wait, why am I walking it? I have a mount. I'm so used to not being able to use a mount in cities. I guess this isn't really so much of a city as it is just a sanctuary. Wait, you were complaining about having to get close to characters while playing as a Dark Knight? Look. I'm not talking about melee, sweetie. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm not complaining, I'm scared. They're gonna kill them all. Everybody here is probably gonna die. Although that may just me being pessimistic from losing people in Heavensward. It could be that this entire expansion is just like up and up and up. Like we just do better and better for ourselves and make the world a better place. Womp womp, power buff, kill them all. No! Don't do it. They just want their home back. This guy just wants to play cards with me, but I don't want to do it. All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler approach, as if the Imperials will be so kind. 'Tis a thankless job to teach, some say, but I say their survival is thanks enough. Fare you well. Break your heart, but big number. No! You're so right. All of the trauma is just gonna make me more powerful as a Dark Knight. Ooh. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Purple chocobos. Big chicken. They're all down here. They're just chilling. I don't know why they're all purple down here, but they look good. Ah, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for? Yeah, I had to go and find them myself, but... You need a chocobo? Yeah, gotta get you up to level 20 again. That's a car. You know, it always kind of takes me out of the moment anytime, like, somebody pulls up in the regalia. Oh. 1 second. Thanks, that'll do nicely. And, sorry to impose upon you earlier. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after that you were, But to answer the question that's probably on your mind, yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villages, too many children, more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake, as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream. I just realized I did not have my quest list up on my other monitor. I like to have it up. It makes things easier for me to keep an eye on what's going on. And to keep up with the fact that I am already 13% of the way through Stormblood. Damn it all. Where could it have got to? Oh, pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? A what? Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it? Aye, I'd have been him. I had it this morning, that much I know for certain, and I've not left the reach since. So it's gotta be around here somewhere. If you got a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me there? Or would you be willing to help me search? Thank you, Brain. I spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around the officers' pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know, and I could just as easily buy another, but even so, please, help me find it. My warrior of light senses are telling me it's up here. Hey, your royal nightmare. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay. I am playing through the game blind, so if you are somebody who has played through a bunch of Final Fantasy, please make sure to avoid spoilers. But I'm glad to have you around. What is this? Mark of the Destroyed. Or Ward of the Destroyed. A paper ward inscribed with a prayer to the patron of MHIGO, Ralgar. Okay. That is also the patron of Black Mage. Very cool. I thought it was like some kind of an artifact that was going to explode. I swear I've searched high and low, but it just won't turn up. Here you go, bestie. 7 hells, that's the one. That's my lucky ward. You were godsend, brother. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories in the scripture, as my mother taught me. Have a good day. Hi, Alpha now. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, Chris, I hear you've been keeping busy. Aye, that he has, and we thank him for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Monago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellan Volodna to General Alden personally. Of course, sir. Let me go with. I'm like besties with, Raban. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Orients before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well. I'll wait for you at the pass, but not too long. I expect Krile and Y'shtola wish to remain here to support the Chirurgeons, but nevertheless, we should go and ask them. Give me one sec. There we go. Speak to Y'shtola. Where is Y'shtola? Hi, Stola. Hi, Kryl. I'm gonna be real, I forgot you two were here. Is that a miss? I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garlean. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support. As was the case with Ishgard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly, no less on others' behalves. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight. For Alamigo. For my father, for Ida. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Baelsar and Van Darnus were but the first to try. Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable, and further complicated by the existence of Ilbert's primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. Got a friend messaging me about, like, emote pricing and stuff. I thought this a foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause, for it is ultimately the selfsame cause I have served since I first pledged to serve Master Louis Sois in the Circle of Knowing. Salvation of Eorzea, by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here from Infilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Ishtola for now and tend to the wounded. As for you, Chris, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmont, the man who slew Gaius von Baelsar and some half-dozen primals besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero, and heap great expectations upon your shoulders. But you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. I'll fight. The Empire poses too great a threat. We can but carry on for those we've lost and for those we can yet save. No. As long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll be there. To be frank, Alfie, this isn't my fight, but I will do what I must. No. We can but carry on for those we've lost, for those we can yet save. Well said. Well said indeed. Take care, Ishtola, Kryl, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Lise, I would ask that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go, or MHIGO will leave without us. Might I persuade you to join us, Chris? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castro Morians would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I'm sure I can convince MHIGO to stay a little while longer. I was just gonna teleport there. Speak with Alpha now. Nightmare, is this you in the car? There's somebody in a regalia following me. So, you'll be accompanying us. Full glad am I to hear it. All set? Excellent. Then let us be off. Castromorians. I'm just gonna teleport there. I ain't walking all that way. Could be everyone. That wasn't a no. Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I'm come at Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation. Capture Castellum Volodna. Capture Volodna? That won't be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we were ever to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Volodna watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this one. If there's no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Terrapin? By all means. If that is all, let us be about it. Alright. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. Could be everyone. You're so right. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission, and see how he would like to proceed. Give me the healing one. Oh, I didn't see you back there, Pippin, my bad. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This would be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Volodna. Hey, how you doing? Okay, that wasn't you. Oh, yeah, I'll join your party for a minute. What are you? I'm gonna water you so you grow up big and strong. Oh, my shoes. Let's see. In Crimson it began. This way. Oh, you trying to fly me there? I appreciate that. Here, let me hop in. I got a shotgun. Uh-oh. Wait, where are we going? Okay. Man, the Final Fantasy community is like really sweet when it comes to stream snipers. It's also the only game I've ever been like stream sniped in, and it's not really stream sniping, but like you get the vibe. If it was people like coming in and stealing like hunting stuff, like the big hunting marks, I'd call that stream sniping. But oh, where are we going? Oh, are you taking me over to this Aetherite? I love that you have to stand on the seat. That's adorable. That's really cute. Well, I'm gonna grab this real quick. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, this is the big whale. I don't think I've actually seen this in game. Was flying without a plane, but might as well. Fair enough. $40? Ooh, that explains why I haven't seen one. The whale. Only cash shop stuff I've gotten so far was the East Lord Errant set for like the hat for an outfit of mine, and the fat chocobo. That way I could fly my partner around. But the party bus whale is pretty rad. You've got so much Fantasia. Oh, here, it's down behind us. Kind of down next to that cliff down there, where all of the big spiders are. Or I guess those are like ants, aren't they? Set flag? I don't know how to set a flag. If you just put me down, I can walk from here. It's just like a few feet away. Yeah, I had bought that. How do you set a flag? Is it like, hold on, party? Oh, is it under signs? Control right click. Maybe you need it someday. Right there. Yeah, I put one down on the map. Right there. Are you able to see that? And now you have the... Oh! Yeah. Did not realize I was in my FC chat. That's silly. If you shoot it, I can click on that and it opens my map. Gotcha. There we go. Thank you for the ride. I think I'm gonna have to drop the party for the instance, but I appreciate the ride. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep the weapons at the ready, if in the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. Upon reconnoitering Castellum Volodna, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that... Oh, man. Okay, this is going to be a long one. How goes it, nerd? How you doing, Tika? I'm doing good. I had Royal Nightmare here find me. I don't know how they found me, but they have decided to be my taxi.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh, gods, it's Ralga's Reach.
No! I knew it! Oh, I knew it! Lodestone tells you
No use.
everyone's server.
I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
I knew it! Everybody's gonna die! No! I'm gonna beat your ass.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
That's a cool sword.
You! Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
Ooh. Alamigo is dead before they're free. As long as I'm breathing, Alamigo will be free.
Mavrid!
Ooh. Oh, get it, Lise.
He'll take you!
Yo, beat her ass. No. He's here? Don't kill Lise.
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Okay, Xenos kinda is cool as hell.
7 hells! It's him! It's Xenos!
The Viceroy! Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
Oh, you're done. Give it up. Walk away.
So spirited, and yet so empty.
No. Okay, she's alright. Walk it off. Ishtola.
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas. It will not save you.
No shot.
Y'shtola!
Ain't no way they're killing Ishtola.
Hold the
I don't
line,
believe you
Myroga.
for a second.
Hold the line!
No. to shit. Cryo made it out. MHIGO did.
Cryle!
Alphino!
Baby, I think you need to look away.
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught.
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Good luck, this is a solo instance. Yeah.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Alright, hopefully I'm able to, like, save some people here. God, stop us, they're killing everyone. We have to stop them while there's still someone left to save. Fight me. All of you fight me. I forgot to put on my fake spin, so these guys probably need to act believe in me. There they are. Hey, quit running away. Oh, that should have been. Pistol range is really good. Those monsters, these people had surrendered. Papa Limos alive in all our hearts, that's certain. Yeah,
For the glory of the flames!
if I don't think about it, then I can pretend he's still here. For me, I just want Horshaphant bags. I still need the. I don't have housing, but I bought a painting of Horshaphant to put on my wall whenever I get around to it. Horseshoe Fondant. Horseshoe Fondant was my best friend. It took Lisa and the others deeper inside. You've got. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm running. Ooh, I'm running. Y'all are mine now. No, wait, come back. You're aggroed on me. Where you're supposed to be. His instance is very cringe. Huh. I guess we'll see. Oh, I didn't even realize that you were in here. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm making sure you see every one of your combos. Yeah, you're like a real pushover. Good shot, Alphino.
What took you so long?
Oh, save her.
Alphino, I need your help.
Did my stance go down? I thought for sure it turned it on.
My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
Oh.
As you command, my lord.
Pick on someone your own size.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Nah, you two help Stola. Yo, my stance is up. You have a lot of HP. I would rather you just die. Oh, God! 7 L's. Not even Father could do that. You get stunned. I feel potential.
Give me something to remember.
Am I supposed to be targeting these? Okay, no, they'll just die on their own. Very cool. This is about to get silly. Let's put it over here. Oh, that's not going to be great. Oh, that didn't hurt as bad as I thought. There's not a lot of safe places for me to stand. Come on. There we go. I feel like I am going to run out of time before this man dies. Which I guess makes sense because I don't think I'm supposed to be killing him yet. It's very slowly doing good damage and missing. Ooh. Yeah, every time it misses and it drops my combo, it screws me up. Let's break these. Just so that I have somewhere to stand. It would seem I misjudged you. That ends now. I'm still up. I didn't hear no bell. Oh, I guess I did. Ding dong. That was the bell. Oh. Alright, roll credits. Ooh.
Pathetic.
Get back up, Chris. You ain't done. There you go.
Seven hells.
Fight him, Rabon. Okay, I wasn't serious, man. You got one arm. I don't know if you can take him anymore. In your prime, probably, though. In your prime, I would put money on you. Out of respect, I'd probably lose that bet.
Shall we give chase, General? Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded. Aye, sir. You all right, lad?
He loses in a second. Just attach, like, knives to his boots. I think my pride might have taken a knock.
Tis no ordinary foe could best the likes of you.
Oh good, they're working on Ishtola. Oh yeah, and Conrad, I forgot that he got.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Yeah, don't die in front of Lise.
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Let me swap to Scholar real quick.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work. The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Maybe Prime Kryl, but that's just because of what she is, not because of her person. I don't know anything about that. Kryl seems strong. Hey, Rabbi. You did well, Chris. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. See to the wounded, Chris. If they live, help them. If not, move on. I fixed them all. Where are the wounded? There's one. You live. Big shield. Oh no! Mefford lies motionless, having breathed his last. Clenched in his fist is a small charm which you take for safekeeping. He was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. That charm must have been important. You'd best take it to Conrad. Oh, back over here? Okay. She doesn't get a fight class till Dawn Trail. What do you mean? She seems strong. I mean, we called her in when we needed help. I'm assuming that she's, like, powerful. She's casting spells. I know that everybody ends up changing jobs, but she's got something right now. That's not the right door. Conrad's up, Ishtola's still snoozing. MHIGO, Mefford, where are you? She has knowledge mostly. Fair. This is... He's dead, isn't he? Mefford was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 moms so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades left him for it, of course, but that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quarry Mill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well, he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. But that's exactly the kind of man who should be leader. The kind of man who deserves to survive, not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic to it, Mr. Kemp. There never is. Who stands, who falls, who tells your story? In the heat of battle, we can but do our best, as he did. Mefford will be sorely missed, aye. But because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not. And they need us, now more than ever. Aye, that they do. Forgive me. I had high hopes for him is all. Our defeat was no near thing. It was total, a humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. But we cannot afford to dwell on our failure. As Alphonse said, it is those who survived whom we must think of now. Ralga's Reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they began. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to take the journey to Castor Morient will need to be taken by chocobo carriage. Agreed? Good. I'll oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I would have you scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. Arella! Arella, help! Forgive me, but it's imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you desire treatment, I must ask that you seek it elsewhere. Oh, I see. In that case, you are free to search the barber and take that which you require. I would not have our people dying on route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Give me medicine. Oh, I didn't see you there. More medicine. What is that? Oh, that looks sick. That looks like a Gundam. I'm into it. Oh, out here. Lieutenant Ilmater, Marshal Terrapin said you might have something for me. Have medicine. God be praised. This should put the driver's heart at ease. Tell the Vice Marshal we obeyed his orders. You're stolen, the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by your side the entire time. Thank you, Cryle. I'll walk alongside. They'll need protection in case the Garleans try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? I'm not so frail I can't make the trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish. Then let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrade's health allows. To Castramorians. Oh, I like that. What's that outfit though? What is that outfit? What is that glam? Hold on. Oh, it's for Blue Maid. You saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains, our forces were decimated. In this state, we'll not be mounting an assault on Castle and Volodna or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. But first, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you all at Castramorians. Understood. We'll go and speak with General Alden. Whatever. Oh, I bet this place is a good fishing spot, huh? Omega F, very liked by Aura girls, that outfit. I could see that. Pippin has already departed with the wounded, has he? Good. We've completed our search of the Reach and the surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Xenos and his men returned straight away to Specula Imperatorus after quitting this place. It would seem he's lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away. But Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. I'll leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castra Morian. We can discuss our path forward there. Alright, so back to Castra Morian. Omega F, very liked by Aura Girls that outfit, or rather on them, because main character. Yeah, it definitely has the vibes of like a main anime character. Kryl is with the Stola. She still hasn't woken up, but Kryl says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we? I saw it happen when the Skull's commander cut down Meffred. A single blow and that was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And do you know the worst part? It wasn't a Garlean who did it. It was an Alamegan. Gods help me if I ever... No, not now. Not while the general's waiting. Yeah, no, we gotta beat her ass. Like... Oh, Lise. Was that nice?
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us.
Yeah, how do we come back from this?
Gods, I can still see Meffred with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nago?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included.
You don't need to say that.
God help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
We can move on from my
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
We fight, and we keep on fighting till we win. I
Come
can
now, even
respawn,
you
they
have your
can't.
limits. But then, so too must he. One legatus ruling two provinces a world apart. Yes, divide and conquer. We kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more, thereby forcing Xenos to fight a war on two fronts.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
You know, if oh, hold on, I suggest a fist fight. I bet a fist fight would work. You know, if Gaius would have just ruled, this all never would have happened. Gaius looking over Doma and Alamigo, seeing everything that Xenos is doing. Such devastation! This was not my intention.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
I want to go see Gosetsu.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
You know what's weird? Hold on. Saying off topic, I'm currently seeing Stripper Pope in the virtual flesh. Yeah! Mr. Blackrock. Where are you? Are you all the way up there? No, you're behind me. Are you all the way up there? Yeah, there you are. Heavensward felt like incredibly hopeless. This, even though like we just got destroyed by probably the strongest foe we've come across so far. Don't you take that attitude with me. Cool down. Even though we just fought and lost against probably the most dangerous foe we've come across so far. It's weird. It's like, there's a lot of, like, hope there. I can't think of the word that I want to say. It goes without saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government, here or anywhere else. And I'm quite certain the same can be said of the Doman Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can but go and assess the situation for ourselves, and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good we few can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzea lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from Imperial oppression, whom we will free. Lies, damn lies, and pirates. Why is it always pirates? Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, there is cause to hope. Our grandfather believed that, and so do I. But before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Uthard is not exactly over the river and through the woods. I am one step ahead of you, dear sister. Or rather, Tataru is. But before we discuss that, there's another issue I wish to address. Much as I would like it if we could all make this journey together, someone will need to remain to serve as liaison to the Alliance and the Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Y'shtola cannot be left unattended. Then I should obviously remain? Very well. Issue addressed. You know, Alphino, it would be a lot quicker just to ask, and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose, would you be willing to look after Y'shtola and provide support to Arnvald and the others? Yes, Alphino, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip. And don't you dare return with a gift. Oh, I would not dream of it. Right then. Sister, Chris, Lise, gather your things. We are for Limsa Liminsa. Alphino, it would be just over if you level to 100 Summoner very fast. Yeah, Alphino kind of slacking on the grind. One sec, I have a blue quest here. The Hidden Truth? What is this? Gimme. Ah, Aether card. I'll deal with you later. Over here. Do my eyes deceive me? It can't be, but it is. Chrysanthemum Melmater, the Griffin's Bane himself. Yes, the great hero who defeated the Griffin atop Belsar's wall, bringing his plans of conquest to a shuddering halt. I can think of no other title that so aptly fits your prowess. I pity no one else seems to think so. But, on top of that, what brings the illustrious Griffin's Bane here to Castle Morian? Serpent Marshal Brookstone has requested you assist in my investigate. Oh, this is the wrong quest. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. There we go. I feel like I'm really close to getting to Kugane. I think what I'm going to do is get to Kugane, do a little bit of sightseeing, climb Kugane Tower, and probably call stream there. What you laughing at? I'm gonna climb that tower. Listen to you. I'm gonna just climb the tower. I'm gonna climb the tower. That's the only thing I know about Kugane, is the tower. And I'm gonna climb it. I'd like to see them stop me from climbing the tower. Climb Kugane now! This way. The tower should be here any moment with our ship's captain. Please be Gosetsu. So we're going by sea after all. Is Marloweb lending us her pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You are right, inasmuch as we will be traveling by sea. Regrettably, it is simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But then it is equally unfeasible to sail an Eorzean Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. Ah, speak of the devil. Big man? Oh, not big man. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present to you Captain Carvalan of the Kraken's Arms. Why do you have spooky music? The Kraken's Arms? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates. Goddamn. Greetings and salutations, scions. I take it from your comrade's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement. Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outburst. She has ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages would attest, from the offices of the Admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. Thank you for the titty close-up on that man. Ah, where was I? Oh, yes. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain extenuating circumstances. And intent on securing passage to the Far East, you came to us, knowing us to be the proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from gods-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Whatever privateering the Kraken's Arms may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law, as set forth by our indefatigable keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. I see considerable risk in aiding your cause, and negligible profit. Well, I, for one, think the captain has a point. The Five Seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor unfortunate soul has come to grief out there on the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragic tale of how the heir of House Durandare vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor Count remains convinced that his son still lives, and would pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Oh, Tataru, what do you know? Is that the prince? Tataru, you are sly. Truly a tragedy for the ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. But, so long as you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, I am willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand that I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can only take you as far as Kugane, in Hingashi. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. I humbly request that you do the same. Tataru, you are cheeky. She is easily the most competent scion. I love her so much. Suddenly, all those hours Tataru passed cavorting and capering at the Forgotten Night seem rather better spent, do they not? That said, I had intended to press the point more obliquely, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making Captain Carvalan squirm. Tales from the Far East. Spooky. That was cool. Was that like from Halloween or something? Oh, thank you. I say we should heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they ready the vessel for departure. Tataru and I will procure the necessary supplies. Alice, I should be grateful if you would use the time to brief your ménager on recent developments. You may also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well. I shall go and speak with him. What of Chris and Lise? I would like the two of you to return to Revenant's Toll and speak with our Doman allies. I fear we know too little of their homeland, and any information they can provide would be most welcome. When we have completed our respective tasks, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Agreed? Sounds like a plan. Let's go, Chris. Let's get it. Revenant's toll. Where are our Doman allies? Oh, they're gonna be in here, aren't they? Well, here we are. We'll need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll ask around the House of Splendors. You take the Rising Stones. I'll meet you here after. Got it? Sounds good. Long ago Halloween, now it's shop. Oh, gotcha. Ooh, new minstrel quest. Lots of new minstrel. I'll be back for you another time. Probably off stream. You are truly planning to travel to Doma. I don't know what to say. Forgive me, I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Oz is a beautiful land, nestled on the eastern coast of Orthar. Along the banks of the One River, our nation thrived proud and free until the Garleans came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and to fish, but travel was soon restricted and now the river belongs to none. Greetings, Chris. What brings you to the Toll this eve? I'm going to Doma. What? You're for Doma? Heavens, you scions have shown us naught but kindness, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine you would fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered under their tyranny, and then we spied an opportunity. The Emperor, dead, Garlemald in chaos. It seemed the time was ripe. Beneath our Lord's banners we gathered, and fought to reclaim our nation. But when Xenos arrived with his 12th Legion, it was over in an instant. Psst. What's up? What are you whispering for? What is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask. That you go to join Yugiri and Gosetsu in the fight fills me with such joy. Forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes? We of the Nage clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle, even. Now it is home to the Imperial Viceroy's witch and her host of men in Magitech. To think that what once was the shining symbol of our heritage and the seat of our dear Lord Kayan has become a den for Garlean dogs. Dungeon. There you are. Learn anything interesting? The older Domans I spoke with tried to teach me all about the Far Eastern customs and the importance of formality and politeness. I'd like to think Eorzean can be just as stiff and stuffy as anyone, especially your guardians. But anyway, did you know they eat with sticks? It wasn't all that hard, actually, or at least that's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. And then when I spoke with the younger Domans, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was all a load of stupid old... Wow. What you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. I hope they do. Give me pants. Are those pants better than what I'm wearing? Nope. They are just to sell for me then. Right, no point in waiting around here, is there? We should head back to Limsa Laminsa. Alphino said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. Here. Let's go. With what, you want a dungeon? I mean, I usually do, like, tank. What, is there a dungeon coming out? Is there a dungeon coming up before Kugane? No, like I said, I'm blind. Quest with 5k guild and an image. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was like a thing there. Wait, what? So, quests with an image are... No, they all have an image. You are returned, Chris. I trust you learned much from our dome and friends in Revenant's Toll. That means dungeon always. Okay, gotcha. I'm eager to hear all, though that can wait until we have left port. We will have enough time to talk on our journey to Kugane. Our spice trading friends have completed their preparations. Assuming you've completed yours, you may inform the deckhand that we are ready to depart. Oh, sounds like there may be someone at the door. Emma is mad. Let's board the Misery. That's a good name for a ship. Yeah, that's the baby. The blue ones you just looked at all have a solo instance, but I don't know if that's how it works. Huh.
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Urianger.
Urianger? Tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
Oh, a parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
What the fuck does that mean, Urianger? Why'd you say it like that? Ooh, new sword.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
That's a great voice for a pirate.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
So you Dark Knight this one? Probably. I'd probably either go Dark Knight or go Scholar, depending on what... Like, if Tank takes a minute. But I'm guessing they'll both probably pop pretty much instantly. Oh yeah, the pirates are 100% trustworthy. They gotta be. Oh god, how far are we going? That ship is massive compared to that island.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
If you heal, I can tank. If you tank, I have to DPS. I'm probably going to go tank. I feel like for the first time in a dungeon, I usually like to be tank so that way I can kind of take the lead.
No! Is it supposed to do that?
Do it at
Not
like
under
my pace.
normal circumstances.
Captain! You need it on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Here... Ooh, I do not like that fog. Odd. Most odd. Well, do you have any idea what's going on? No, as the man said, despite the absence of wind and current, the Misery is somehow being pulled off course. Well, why not fire up the ceruleum engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at present. I'm telling you, Cap, it's them. Things the lads saw. Things. I don't suppose I could convince you to attempt something more descriptive. An adjective, for example? Seawolf superstitions and fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he is so reticent to name are the souls of deceased women said to lure sailors to their deaths. Preposterous. Yes, indeed. If it is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, then it is probably a predatory entity of some sort, perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader, employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have but one recourse, to let the current take us where it will, and deal with whatever we find there. I'd win. What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I am beginning to like you, girl. Once we arrive at our destination, my crew shall remain with the ship to defend it while we venture forth to deal with the cause of our troubles. Hell yeah, brother. Then it is settled. I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in. Lisa's pumped. Leviathan, trust. Not again. I only have one boat. Alright. I think that since you're party leader, you would have to pop the queue real quick. Or do I? Yeah, there we go. That's a really pretty dress. What dress is this? Ao Dai? I like that. Oh, she's wearing it too, isn't she? Yeah. She's wearing it in purple. That's a place multiple people can be in? I guess so. Doesn't have an aetheryte though, so I think you're probably only here for this quest. There we go. They were the entire time behind us? Huh. Their FC is running it all of them at the same time. Interesting. Oh, is this going to be like an entire dungeon that takes place on the ship? And it's going to be like waves? That'd be kind of cool. No? Oh. Thanks, Dance. These banshees don't look like a traditional banshee. It'd be more a trial if it was only on the ship, no? Yeah, I guess so. It would be kind of like Bismarck in that case. Watch out, there's more of them. Easy enough so far. These guys are pretty simple. Island dead ahead. All hands brace for impact. Seems we've arrived. Go on and greet our hosts. The rest of us will pack up the ship. Is there more for me to pull here? There sure is. I never really got much use out of Abyssal Drain until now. I like that spell a lot. Or ability. Love Stormblood dungeons. So far, I'm a fan. Ooh, boss fight. You're really cool looking. What the hell? I wish I could zoom out a little further and get a better angle on you. Oh, PTSD. Uh-oh. Oh, HOH is a deep dungeon? Gotcha. It's Palace of the Dead, but up. Okay, very cool. I need to do more Palace of the Dead. I had considered trying to do like a... probably not a marathon stream, because it would probably take like more than just one session, no matter how long that session went on. But basically starting Palace of the Dead so long. Because I've played with like FC mates, but haven't gotten very far in it. Soloing Palace of the Dead is hard. Yeah, but it sounds like a fun time. Like, it sounds like a fun challenge. Plus, I want Necromancer. I feel like I'm a ways off that, though. Wow, they're worse than what I've got, but they're new. So I'm gonna grab them for drip. Come on, there we go. Ooh, healing. I'll take that. Wall to wall. Is there more? Nope. This is all I got. For a solo HOH, it's easier just to learn. Okay, fair enough. Wait, so Palace of the Dead is harder than HOH? That's Heaven on High, right? I've heard that name. Palace of the Dead is the hardest one. Ooh, okay. Heaven only has 100 floors? Okay. I'll add Heaven on High to the list. I also need to do... I want to unlock Eureka Animals. That's another thing that I've heard about, because I had seen the Ozma mount, and I want that bad. You also have a lot less abilities in Palace. Yeah. And my solo record on Heaven on High is 61. If I can do that, everyone can. Fair enough. The Governor. 66. Gotcha. That still sounds pretty good for solo. So far the mechanics for the fight isn't really anything difficult. I guess it's probably because it's the first dungeon for Stormblood. But the style of it is very cool. Battle split? Oh, interesting. Those are not extra dudes, those are just little shadows. Thought I was about to have a hell of a time trying to pull aggro on all of them. There we go. Ooh, leveled up. I want that hat, and I want those earrings. I'm gonna be a little loot goblin. It's been a minute since a dungeon has had anything new for me. There's a lot in here. Might not be the best idea to wall it, but I'm doing it anyway. This is normally wall-to-wall? Okay, very good. Yeah, that got a little spicy for like half a second, but it wasn't bad. I think it was probably just because no crit shield. Yo, I get short shorts if I win that? Hell yeah. That's it. Let me get the box. Thank you. If your healer doesn't have a god complex, everything's wall to wall. Yup. That's how I've been doing it. Oh wait, I got a new ability, Flightus. I don't have it unlocked for this dungeon though. Oh damn, someone interrupted before I could. I've been trying to be on that too. This dude's tanky as hell for someone who wasn't behind a boss wall. Oh, I like your mask so much. Let's go. Everybody's kind of split up a little bit. I'd like to point her away from everybody, but I don't think that it's really going to matter from where it looks like. She doesn't seem like she has any danger Doritos. Nelly! How you doing? You ready for D&D tomorrow? Hope you're well. Thank you so much for the bits. I'm gonna give you a shout out here in just a minute, as soon as I'm done with this boss fight. What you been up to, Smealy? I saw that you were working on art for more people's characters. It's coming along great. No shout out? No, I give shout out. If my friends who like the streaming or are streamers come in to support me, I give shout outs. You're good, tired? Yeah. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. If you need to get some rest, you get some rest. I'm not going to be going for too much longer anyway. I doubt that it's going to take me long to climb Kugane Tower once I get there. Down to the depths into your death. I'm sorry, but you're the one who's gonna die. Rip bozo. Yeah, I got the Dungeon Master achievement finally. I'm finally a real Dungeon Master. It's official now. There we go. Shout out for Snaily. Hell yeah. Good dungeon. Lot of loot. Thank you for your help with that one. Ha! Get supported. Uh-oh. Long loading screen. Oh, because I'm going straight into a cutscene. Makes sense. Thank yous. Of course. You're great. You deserve to have some
That
support.
appears to be the last of them.
Word from the Misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
Pulls out gun. You best start believing in ghost stories, Alphino. You're in one. Oh. We're a long way from home. Luckily, we're just an ether.
The smell of the salt and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane.
Luckily, we're only an aetherite trip away.
The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
You're writing to Papa Limo. Congratulations, you're now stunned in Kugane, the western port of Hingashi. Regrettably, the only port in this nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. Give me chaps of healing. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the aetherite. I'm not gonna start that next one yet. Let me get little aetherites before I forget them. This place is big. The people are also here? Oh, that's crazy. We must have been doing the exact same progression together then. That's awesome. Is this the Kugane Tower, or is it somewhere else? Which tower is it? Or is it that there? The one I ran through? Okay. Do I start it actually on the ground, or do I start it like up on the bridge? Yeah, before you went into the solo instance? Okay. Go up inside. Alright. Oh, I see. It starts here. I killed a crab that was part of their MSQ. Hell yeah. So they're on the exact same quest we are. Or at least I am. Oh, that's already embarrassing. At least I have a little checkpoint right here. No? Okay, yes I do. I'm turning off my HUD so I can see easier. Oh, that first jump is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm getting to the top of Kugane today. I say as I can't make the second jump. Oh, too far. This is going to be an issue. This corner jump is going to be a pain. I have a way to fix this. That's not it. That's it. I don't think I could actually get up there. No! They knew I was gonna cheat. Damn it. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna shut off stream in a minute. I can't get the right distance. You know, I'm jumping too far every single time. I gotta, like, jump and then immediately start trying to go backwards. Okay, that time it wasn't enough, but it was a lot closer. Once I get around this corner, it's gonna be easy, I promise. Okay, now we're like basically there. See? Told you, we're like basically there now. Yeah, totally. He passed the hard part. I know, right? Like, it's weird that they would make it so easy after that first jump. We have an issue. I don't even see where to progress from here. Oh, yes I do. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Want to approach it from this side. Nope. Jump it over. Almost got it. It's only a little bit harder than Leap of Faith. Oh, I need to be a little bit further out for that one, or else I hit my head on the roof. You know, I feel like Lalafels might have an unfair advantage on that jump. I feel like I should Fantasia into a Lalafell right now, just to get the advantage. You guys think that might be the play? Oh, I'm not the only person climbing it. If I pass him right here, that's going to be so embarrassing for him. I'm going to let him go. Let him go first. Ooh. You know, I feel like this is almost more impressive. Why is it always the simple jumps that mess me up? It's because, like, I overthink them too much. But in reality, I should kind of just, like, do this. Just, like, send it. Not stop and think at all. And it didn't help me. Oh, I accidentally jumped instead of just walking. This is going to be a struggle. How far up am I? I'm like halfway up. I keep pushing too far into the wall when it stops my momentum. I need to just send it? No. Still at too much of an angle. Why can't I make that? Come on. Oh. Get up there. I'm not stopping until I'm up there. I don't care how long the stream becomes. Ninja Lala's run Naruto run? Hell yeah. We kind of Naruto run, but not like full on Naruto run. Could I try it from higher up? I feel like that was almost successful. So am I on world record pace or something, you guys? I don't remember what the world record is anymore. I feel like I'm on track. This feels like the run. Bruh. Now I'm just walking off stuff without even, like, putting in an attempt. Okay. We're gonna try to jump from, like, a little higher up here. Okay. We're gonna swap to Ninja to get a little bit of extra speed in here. Plus, I feel like the backflip adds, like, an extra bit. Nope, I lied. Hello, thank you. Please up. Stop jumping into the wall. Hello? Oh! We're in it, boys. We're so back. I can't be stopped. Except by this. Oh, we actually can't be stopped. Okay, what kind of asshole put that there? Whose idea was that? Okay, first try now. Nope. Honestly, I feel like Ninja is probably hurting me more than it's helping me because I don't play it much. So I'm not really used to the extra 25% movement speed. But it did get me up here. First try. No, this is the first try now. Hey, until I give up, it's my first try. It just means that it's like, you know, my first PR is gonna be a little bit high. The 21st first to try attempt? Exactly. Whenever I, like, miss it, and then I immediately miss, like, the easiest little jump up on a ledge here, it immediately shatters my mental. My momentum is in absolute tatters. My confidence in shambles. And yet, I remain unbroken. That's okay, I wanted a better run up at it anyway. I'm doing it. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna fall off on this side, so that way I can jump up and can continue moving in one direction. And I'm gonna fall off there because I didn't like that lineup. It's all on purpose. It's all part of the strategy. It has to be the perfect lineup in order for it to even be worth my time. There you go. Perfect lineup. Perfect lineup. See? Fuck whoever did this. Whoever designed this specific jump, you're an asshole. And I don't respect you. I have zero respect for you. You get clowned on. Wait, what? Where am I even supposed to go from there? Okay, this is now easy mode. It's so easy that I wanted to give it another go to practice it. Because once it gets to the serious spot, I'm not going to have a chance to. See? Like, that's what you're not supposed to do, right? Well, pro tip for all the sprouts watching, all the fellow sprouts. You see this person right here? Elora Mole? They stopped. They rage quit and they logged out. And that's what sets us apart. Is that we keep going. When we fall down, we get back up. That's what sets us apart. Okay, you sadistic fucks. Where am I supposed to go from here? Hold on. I need to assess this. So I need to jump onto here, do a, like, spinning jump onto here so that I can climb here? Is that what I'm seeing? Am I supposed to jump from there to there? I don't know if you can. Shikuchi, no. Let me do it. I'm really close to the top. Is this a trap? Is this like a spot that you're not actually supposed to go to? Or do I just need to, like, hone my senses a little bit? Oh, I just needed to hone my senses. We're okay. It's okay. You know, we started all over again. If you quit, then the game wins. You don't want to let the Garleans win. It feels like it's a better idea to full send it and then just like try to back. Yeah. Try to like turn around when you need it instead of like trying to actually space it out. Except for there. You don't do it there. That spot you actually space it out. I'm no longer receiving an XP bonus. You're telling me that if I make it to the top, I won't level? I doubt that there's an achievement for getting to the top. Actually, there might not be. Or, I mean, there might. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Take a deep breath. You hopping out for the night, Royal? Come on, you can get up there. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by and giving me rides and stuff. Made moving around significantly easier. Son of a bitch. You know, 99% of gamblers, they quit before their big win. 99% of climbers, they stop before their best time. So like, I'm just built different. I'm just part of that 1%, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You understand? You catching the vibe? I'm not gonna crowd this dude, I'm gonna let him go. Yeah, go for it, bestie. You got this. Yeah, look at him go. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This is... Where am I? Is this another way? What's down there? I don't know where I am right now. I think we explore a little bit. I don't recognize this specific spot. Okay, well, that's alright. I didn't know where I was in, so it didn't count. That was like a little fake spot to try to make you jump there. That's how they get you. You know, if I wasn't here to show you all this kind of stuff, then when you guys go to try Kugane Tower yourself, you might have fallen for it. But now you know. Damn it. I am forgetting to breathe. Why are you coming back down this way? Oh, you fell on that spot, didn't you? That's a shame. No, that guy took a lot of damage. If it was me, you know, I wouldn't take damage like that. You know, because I know what I'm doing. I'm building up an immunity to fall damage by snapping my ankles every time I fall from the tower. That's actually the real purpose of this. Let's not get too excited about this being not how that works. I don't think that you realize this, but like I'm not taking fall damage. Now you might be sitting there saying, "Oh well, Zach, that just means that you weren't high enough." Nah, I was high enough. Despite what my physical form might show right now, just like my little slime friend here. I'm like in the clouds, man. I'm so high above this right now. So anyway, I hope y'all had a good day. I appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. We're gonna throw a quick raid out to Azarak VT. He's streaming some Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Not remastered, just classic. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Hope y'all have a fantastic time.